school officials for both schools. Their role is unlike those of the players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics, further refine the understanding of the game. We ask that you, as students, parents, citizens, demonstrate this kind of respect for these officials. You would extend the dedicated person and position responsibility. This means that you, as a fan, should not criticize the player on either team, should not boo the officials, should not have alcoholic beverages on the public grounds, as it is a violation of law. Should be courteous to the visiting fans, should cheer for your team, and show respect for Ranger players on both teams. I'd like to ask the players to line up, the visiting team to line up on the first base line as I call your name. Tonight's batting order for the visiting LBJ Jaguars is number 2, Williams. Number 3, Rodriguez. Number 18, Knox. Number 1, Smith Poole. Number 20, Cortez Perez. Number 10, Small Morales. Number 7, Covington. Number 34, Runblade. Number 8, Walker Washington. And reserves are number 10, Small, and number 5, Ramirez, coaching staff for the LBJ Jaguars. Starting lineup for your Manor New Tech Titans. The batting lineup for the New Tech Titans. Playing in left field, we have number 7, Evan Langham. Starting at third base, we have number 11, Gabriel Posada. Starting at shortstop, we have number 17, Zane Thomas. Starting in center field, we have number 12, Ahmad Riley. Starting first baseman, number 14, Alex Johnson. Starting at second base, we have number 2, Nate Slinock. On the mound for the Titans, number 4, Jordan Reed. Right field, number 9, Victor Garcia. And behind the plate tonight, we have number 13, Patrick Mendoza. The reserves for the Titans are Galvino Ladrago, Don Ladrago, Sebastian Alvarez, and Luis Villegas. Coaching staff for the Manor New Tech Titans are head coach Zach Potts, John Houston, and John Sauer. At this time, I'd like to ask that you remove your hats, face left field, as we honor our flag.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Manor, Texas, where we've got Manor New Tech Baseball. It's the Titans against the LBJ Jaguars in what should be a good one. I'm Adam Newberger. I'm here alongside my partner, Chris Kuhn, in the broadcast booth. We're getting ready for first pitch. Chris, how are we feeling tonight?
Great afternoon for some baseball. Both teams coming into this game with something to prove, and I think we're going to have a really good showdown here between two up-and-coming teams here. Again, great night out here at Titan Baseball Park. Should be an absolute thriller.
Yeah, a beautiful facility here. Great backdrop, just a great place to play baseball if you're a high school athlete looking to get out on the diamond. And I know these Titans, they've got a good squad out there, and they definitely put the field to good use. On the mound tonight, we've got Jordan Mead wearing number 4 for the Titans. He'll be delivering pitches for the Titans around the diamond. We've got Pat Mendoza behind home plate. He'll be catching. At first base, we've got Alex Johnson. Over at second, Nate Salinak. Zane Thomas over at third. We've got Gabe Posada at short. Evan Langham over in left field. Ahmad Riley in center. And Victor Garcia taking in the fly balls out and right for the Titans as we get fired up and ready to go for first pitch here in Manor. The Titans this year 2-0 in district play. 2 very convincing wins early, scoring a combined 40 runs, just allowing 6. Looking to continue on some of that early dominance here against LBJ. LBJ comes into the year 1-7. So will be a good matchup tonight.
Titans looking to build on that success they found over those last 2 games. Wasn't a little bit of a skid earlier, but seems like things are picking up here, and I know that the squad out there tonight is going to be super competitive, and should be in for a good one tonight, Adam.
Absolutely, Chris.
First up the bat for the Jaguars, number 2, Williams.
And Williams steps in. First pitch on the way. Oh, and it gets a piece of him. He'll take first base early on the hit by pitch. And Rodriguez will step up here for the Jaguars. Man on early. We'll see how Meade will respond early with a runner on.
Getting settled here in the infield.
Showing bunt. Pulls it. Runner goes. Here's the throw down to second. And he's in there safe. A stolen base. So some early base running here for the Jaguars, playing aggressive.
I like that throw by Mendoza.
Yeah, Mendoza with a strong arm. On target. Definitely caught him a little bit by surprise there, the early steal. And we'll go again. Throw down to third. Just off target.
LBJ.
2 early steals for LBJ.
Showing some speed here early. Let's see how we respond here, Manor side.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. At a strike 3. We've got one away.
Good sweeping pitch there. I like that delivery there at the end.
Nice little off speed. Knox will step in. 3-hitter here for the Jags. First pitch on the way. Can't get him to chase, just outside. 1-0.
Maybe looking for that same spot there, Adam.
Yeah, liking that down and away part of the plate. 1-0 is low. Count goes to 2-0. Looking to paint those corners early. Assert dominance over the plate. Figure out the umpire's zone as well.
Exactly. That's what it's about, getting comfortable early.
The 2-0. Ground ball to third. Oh, and they've got him in a rundown. Here comes the throw home. It's a nice old school pickle. And they've got him
Good
out at
composure
third.
by Manor there.
Oh, a little back pick over to second. Can't get him, but there will be 2 away.
Way to stay relaxed there. There was no rush movements. Everything seemed very composed. Way to get one down by Manor.
Absolutely, Chris. No rush throws. Just a textbook rundown. Really nice defensive handling by the Titans.
Something to watch is that hot corner tonight. Third base playing great.
And talk about defensive runs saved. So with 2 away, runner on second. First pitch is dealt, swung on and fouled back to the screen. Count goes to 0-1. Little Johnny Cueto action. Gets him to foul off the off speed. Count goes to 0-2 with 2 outs.
LBJ runner on second, playing some mental games early on and off that second base.
Jordan Meade throwing the mental games right back at him. Count goes to 0-2.
Look for that sweeping pitch here.
Comes set. The pitch. Breaking ball just outside. Mendoza has trouble locating it. Runner will advance to third.
I think Meade might have put that ball where he wanted to. Hitter didn't bite.
The defensive aspect of being a catcher, such a difficult part of that game, and for Mendoza, something he'll have to lock in on here, as that one's fouled right back up and will fall just below the screen, but count remains 1-2.
Big momentum changer here. Let's see what we can do.
Meade deals. That ball gets past Mendoza. The run will come in to score. And an early 1-0 lead here for the Jaguars.
Something to take note of, Adam, is as Meade kind of tries to paint those corners, it all comes down to the backstop there with Mendoza, and let's see if they can get on the same rhythm here.
Truly a partnership pitcher and catcher. The pitch on the way, swung on, drilled right up the middle. It's a base hit.
And that was a nice swing by one there from LBJ.
Yeah, on the 2-2, left it hanging a little bit down the middle. Good piece of contact there. Cortez Perez, number 20, steps in for the Jags. Runner on first.
Really crowding the plate here.
First one in the dirt, a nice block there by Mendoza. The 1-0, runner goes. Another nice block by Mendoza. Way to keep it in front of him. Runner will advance, but with 2 outs, just better to avoid the extra base.
Seems like LBJ is going to be active on the base paths tonight. Let's see how we stay composed in the infield and overall look to shut things out here in the top.
Yeah, Chris, definitely showing some speed early. Shows a back pick over to second, no throw. Count at 2-0. The pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Here comes the runner, a chance to throw him out. And the tag was just a little bit behind. He's safe over at third.
Just late there, Adam. Good effort by Mendoza.
A nice throw by Mendoza. So, runner back to third. 2 outs here. Like you mentioned, Chris, really crowding over that plate. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 2 strikes. A chance to escape early here for Meade.
And I like Meade favoring that pitch, right? Get him uncomfortable in the box and have him go reach for that ball.
That off-speed away has been working early. The payoff, strike 3, got him.
Big swing there.
Big swing and miss. So, Titans escape, only 1 run allowed. They'll come to bat here in the bottom of the first. So Evan Langham will step up here for the Titans. First pitch he sees swinging. That one's dribbled up the first baseline, but will just fall foul.
Some good movement on that pitch from Morales.
Morales on the bump for the Jaguars. That one inside to Langham, the left fielder.
Langham staying composed here. Cool demeanor to him.
Swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2, just a little bit behind there. Titans using those Marucci. I believe the Cat 7s now. Swung on, driven right up the middle. A little miscommunication in the middle infield. That one's going to go for what should be a base hit. Think he would have had it beaten out anyways.
Showing off that speed early. Good cut there. Staying composed in the box. Not letting the off-speed fool him.
Gabe Posada, the shortstop, he will step in for the Titans.
Injury prone last year, looking for a big comeback here this season. Already off to a hot start.
Runner will go, got a great jump. That one is skied into the middle of the infield. Oh, and it's going to be a double play. The Jags catch a break.
And we saw the aggressive base running with LBJ in the top of the first. Manor trying to play the same game, unfortunately.
And a great walk-up song.
Fantastic.
For Zane Thomas, the third baseman. And he smacks one to right. Just right to the right fielder. A quick 1-2-3 for the Jags. We'll be back in the top of the second. No runs. And we resume action here in the top of the second. Morales will tee it off for the Jags. First pitch on the way from Meade, well behind the batter.
Still getting a little comfortable there on the bump.
Yeah, definitely getting comfortable back there, finding his rhythm under the lights here in Manor. The 1-0 on the way. That one's in there. Called strike. Fastball just caught the inside corner.
Fantastic pitch there. Love the way that he grazed the plate there. A little bit of late movement.
He's got some nice natural movement to that fastball. The 1-1 on the way. Late cut on that. Fielded by Meade. Over to first. Nice recovery. Nice play to record the first out of the inning.
Mead staying super focused there. That's not an easy play, as we all know, and way to stay focused. Make the small plays, do the things that are right, and leads to the early out.
You see pitchers tend to struggle coming off the mound, making plays like that. Mead made it look easy there. So with one away, called strike there, inside part of the plate, finding his home.
Starting to look a
On
little
the
comfortable
inside
out there by Mead. That inside left plate of the zone there.
As you know, Chris, always good finding a rhythm early. Right back up the middle. Making a play. No. Gabe Posada could not hold on to it. It'll be a reached on error there.
Mead kind of putting the ball in the same place there. I think we had him coming there.
Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Dropped by Mendoza, so the runner will advance to second on the stolen bag, but count goes to 0-1 here with one away.
LBJ is going to be aggressive on the baseline, Adam. How do you think that Manor can kind of hold him against that?
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to some key defensive plays. We saw the rundown earlier. We know Mendoza's got a great arm back there. He just needs an opportunity to shoot some guy down.
Yep, and you can't get discouraged early, right? 7 innings. We've got a lot of baseball ahead.
A nice pickoff attempt there at second. Just a little late there. Right idea, though, from Mead. Definitely a high baseball IQ player. Knows what he's doing with runners on.
Staying so aggressive off that bag there.
Pitch on the way, swung on and missed.
There's the spot that Mead's been looking for. That's a great little swiper there.
Little swiper down to the outside part of the plate. Count goes to 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Throw over to third. Just a bit behind. But got him swinging.
Great pitch
on
there.
The curveball.
Almost had a strike him out, throw him out situation there, but Manor will take it.
And we've got 2 away. Walker Washington will step up for the Jaguars. First pitch on the way, in there for a called strike. Got the upper part of the plate there.
Kind of standing straight up there in the box.
Bit of a more vertical stance, as they say. Mead working out of the windup with a runner on third. That one just missed the zone. Count goes to 1-1. Runner on third, 2 outs. The 1-1. Got it. Called strike 2.
And that's what he's been looking for over these past couple pitches. Let's see how he responds here. Should be a good one.
Interestingly, infield now starting to back up a little bit at mid-depth. Oh, and the 1-2 gets a piece. And he will put the runner on. Lost just a little bit of control there, looking to go with that off speed.
Exactly right, Adam. That inside pitch there that he seems to have some success with so far.
It's Mead's second hit batter of the day. And we got a first and third situation. Mendoza taking control of the infield here, calling the plays.
And it's one of those situations, Adam, when you've got runners on the bases, you've just got a little bit more anxiety, right? Not too much, but it's just something that you're thinking about, especially as a pitcher, something that always will be in the back of your head. And we'll see how he responds here.
Absolutely, Chris, as you said, right in the back of the head as a pitcher, but winning the mental game, it's a huge part of taking the ball on the top of the mound and leading your team defensively.
And don't be afraid to throw pickoffs, right? It's something that you can do to combat that.
And he listens to Chris, and the ball's going to scoop by.
Spoke too soon, Adam.
Runners are going to advance. The old announcer's jinx over from Chris. Runner is going to score. So Chris is going to be kicked off the broadcast for the rest of the night. And it is 2-0 Jaguars. But 2 outs, runner on second.
Giving the runner a lot of respect there on second.
Just missed outside.
Good frame attempt there by Catch.
That one off the plate as well. Count goes to 2-0. Just off the plate, 3-0.
Mendoza's looking a lot more confident back there. He's making some good plays and keeping him in the game.
Mead just looking to find that rhythm again, down 3-0 here in the count. The delivery and the off speed's high, so a walk puts runners on first and second here in the second.
Adam, as a former player, are you looking to get a ground ball here, or anything goes?
Yeah, well, from the pitcher's perspective, you'll take anything, let that defense go to work, right? So, yeah, you're looking to just get this ball in play, find the zone.
Coach would always say, trust your guys, no matter how you got to get it done. If things aren't going your way on the bump, rely on your infield.
Exactly. Trust the defense around you. Need another fake over there at second. Most important thing now for me is just going to be refinding that strike zone. There's a swing and a miss.
Let's go.
Throw down to third is going to get by Zane Thomas, and that one's going to skirt into the outfield. A run is going to come in and score. It is 3-0 Jaguars. Some defensive miscues early costing these Titans.
LBJ's been so aggressive running so far, and you can tell that maybe it's in the back of Manor's head a little bit. As they're trying to perfect these plays, it's something that'll kind of eat away at them. So let's see how they respond as we have a meeting over at the pitcher's mound.
Quick meeting on the mound. Coach Potts going to go check in on his starter. Just let him know that this thing's not out of hand just yet.
Exactly right, Adam. All you're doing right now is reassuring, right? You're enlisting confidence in your guy. He's out there for a reason, right? He's making the plays that he can, and overall, let's see what we can do to kind of turn things around for Manor. But as a catcher, Adam, what are you saying right now?
Yeah, you got to calm down your pitcher. You got to help him just refine that zone. You want strikes, strikes, strikes. You know, you got to let these guys put the ball in play, and eventually the defense is going to step up and get you out of this inning.
Are you speaking to the infield at all about any kind of pickoffs?
Oh, and they are going to bring in a new pitcher as Mead will exit the field. And it looks like
number 5.
We've got number 5 coming in to pitch for the Titans. That is going to be Don Hidrago. So we'll make sure we have that name correctly going forward. But he will step on the mound and start his warm-ups here in the top of the second. We will be back live on Vype. We are back as Dominic Hidrago takes the mound here for the Titans. First pitch way outside. Runner's going to come in. Hidrago's going to cover the plate, but that ball won't even make it there. It's going to be 4-0 on the wild pitch.
Biggest takeaway so far is let Manor kind of get into their rhythm, right? Let them be comfortable, and it seems like LBJ's been putting the pressure on early.
Yeah, a few miscues here defensively, but Hidrago delivers just off the plate.
I might have thought that one was a strike there, Adam.
Could have been Chris. Clean slate here for Hidrago. No one on, 2 outs. Pitch on the way, outside.
Showing bunt here.
Showing bunt. Takes it back, swings, and a miss.
And Hidrago's got some great late movement on that pitch, almost like a whip, as I like to call it. Think about guys like Chris Sale in the league.
Good player comp there. Swung on right in front of the plate and ruled foul by the home plate umpire. Mendoza thought he might have had a play there.
Throwing some serious heat out there, too.
Top second, 4-0 to the Jaguars. Full count here. The payoff pitch. Just outside. Ooh.
Oh, you know, Adam, I thought he was hugging that corner.
I thought we were going to see him ring him up, but instead it will be a walk.
But that's one of those at-bats where, even though it was resulted in a walk, Hidrago's looking real comfortable right now, and you can tell, especially at the later at-bat, he's finding his stuff.
So we'll see how Hidrago can handle a man on base. We know LBJ likes to steal. No attempt this time. That one, I mean, hard to tell from up here, but count goes to 1-0.
And an open stance here by the batter here really makes it easy to turn in on that ball. I know that's how I got a lot of hits back in my days.
A lot of hits for Chris back in his high school days. The 1-0 is shot into left center field. Coming on, unable to make the play is Riley. This one's going to go into the gap. Runner's going to round third. He's going to score. He's going for third. Here's the throw. He's in there. It's a triple.
And some great hitting by LBJ continues. Taking advantage of that ball, staying over the plate, and gave it a wallop.
First real good piece of contact there for the Jaguars, and that one found a gap. Plus,
some good base running there, may I add.
Yeah, throwing some speed. You've got a dangerous offensive team here for the Jaguars.
Finding a deep part of the park here as well. Not easy to play at.
First pitch just misses outside, 1-0.
Doesn't look like
Hidrago
ump's giving him that spot on the corner there.
And Hidrago is wondering where that spot went. We saw some early outside pitches.
And that's some
being
early
given.
adversity that they'll have to face.
That one out to left field, going on, and unable to make the play, but it's foul.
Yeah, kind of in that no man's land area. Good hustle by third, but we still got pitches.
Yeah, that was Zane Thomas and Evan Langham coming on to try to make that play over on the left side. Count goes to 1-1.
Beautiful night here in Manor.
Sun setting now. We are officially under the lights. Hidrago will deal. There's the called strike. Count goes to 1-2.
What a great frame there by the catcher. He's saying, we're still in it.
The 1-2 on the way. Caught on a miss. Strike 3. And that will do it. 4 runs in the second. But New Tech will come up to bat. Try to scratch into this LBJ lead a little bit more. We'll be back in the bottom of the second.
back for the Titans, the 12, Ahmad Riley.
Ahmad Riley stepping into the box here to start the bottom of the second. First pitch outside.
Riley with some serious size here, looking to be a spark here for Manor, trying to get some runs in.
Type of guy that steps into the box, you just think he might pop one. 1-0 is popped, but right back here.
That's a good take by.
Count goes to 1-1 on the foul ball. Yeah, you can tell he's getting into that box aggressive. Riley steps in. Just missed that one. Count goes to 1-2. The sophomore center fielder. Honorable mention all district last season. Still early in his career. As he fights off one into the infield. Pitcher is able to make the play, and there's one away.
Yeah, good play by Morales there. We've had countless times of miscommunication between pitcher and catcher, and that's just one of those things where you got to call, I got it.
Alex Johnson will step up here for New Tech, the first baseman. First pitch on the way, outside. 1-0.
LBJ's outfield looking pretty spread out.
Fouls that one off, just got a piece of it. Yeah, center field playing a little bit shallow out on that New Tech logo. That one's drilled right center field. This one's gonna drop. It's going all the way to the right field gap. Johnson is gonna head into second, and he's going for third. And he's gonna make it there standing.
Great hustle by Johnson there. Finding the gap there in the outfield that I just mentioned, and things are going Manor's way.
Yeah, that one got past the center fielder, and once it was through, the big man hustling. So Johnson gets to third here with one away. Nate Salinak will step into the box. And he drills that one up the middle. Won't get through, but it will get past the first baseman. A run's going to score. Salinak headed over to second. Will advance on the missed throw. A run scores. New Tech on the board.
Just one of those plays by the infielder. You get a little confident, you throw that thing hard, and, well, we've seen it before. Not easy for the first baseman to reel that one in. Manor on the board. These are those important parts of the game here, Adam. Those momentum-building moments. You've got something going here. Let's see what they can do and maybe get some runs back on the scoreboard.
First pitch on the way to Hidalgo. Hidrago, sorry. Swung on a miss for a strike.
The wind is blowing out there. We just had an infielder lose his hat.
A little fake throw over to second. Salinak not going anywhere, standing strong off the bag. Count 0-1. Morales comes set, delivers. Low, count goes to 1-1.
Good take there by 5, staying composed in the box, making the ump really solidify his zone.
Just off the plate. Count at 2-1. Quick delivery in there. Strike on the outside part of the plate. 2-2 to Hidrago. Again, Hidrago came in to pitch for Meade after an inning and 2/3.
If you're on second, Adam, are you trying to take that base?
You know, down 4, maybe not so aggressive yet. Just try to let your offense work a little bit more in a closer game, definitely a conversation worth having.
I agree. This is where Manor can tap into that small ball here. Here comes the pitch.
Morales again with the fake pickoff attempt to second. Morales steals. Up high, ball 3. Count goes full 3-2 on the pitcher, Hidrago. Runner on second delivers. It gets by the catcher. The walk. Solinak will stay at third. But with one away, the Titans are in business. Oh, and Hidrago's going for 2. He's out! Oh, they got him.
A late send there.
A late send over to second. There's 2 away.
And I like the idea from Manor trying to capitalize on maybe some miscommunication over there at second, but catcher had an eye on it for sure, huh, Adam?
Yeah, definitely an eye on it. You know, you see a type of play like that in more of a designed offensive play. You have the runner on third kind of keep an eye on where that ball's going, but a little miscommunication, some lost coordination, and there's 2 away. First pitch up high. Victor Garcia in the box. He drills one deep out to left field. And he completely lost it in the lights. A run is going to score. Garcia will head into second.
Good hustle to second there. Also, no batting gloves. Ripping it old school. Love it.
Old school luck, some old school magic.
And a little bit of momentum change here, Adam. I'm feeling it in the air here as Manor's looking to get back on the board and maybe capitalize for that missed call and go into second.
And the catcher, Pat Mendoza, will step up into the box to push and pee. A great walk-up song here. First pitch, a strike.
Yeah, right down the middle there. He's got a little bit of that movement coming back right to the plate, and
That one well outside. Count goes to 1-1. Mendoza doing all the work behind home plate tonight. As he dribbles one right back to Morales. Throws over to first, and that will do it for the bottom of the second. Tech strikes back. 2 runs on the board. It's 5-2. We head to the top of the third.
we got a good one, folks.
Cortez Perez stepping into the box here for the Jaguars. We start the top of the third. LBJ with a 5-2 lead. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for strike one. Dominic Hidrago still on the bump here for the Titans. Second pitch just outside. Count moves to 1-1.
Drago going quick here.
Moving quick indeed. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Got him with a nice off speed. Count goes to 1-2, utilizing that changeup a little bit here, Chris.
You're exactly right, Adam. When you can alter the speed that you pitch at, it puts the pitcher's headspace in a totally different place, and not easy to do, Adam.
Not easy indeed, Chris. Count at 2-2. On the way, swung on and missed. Strike three.
That's the pitch that Hidrogo's been looking for there. Just enough movement at the end, a little bit of break, and ultimately it results in the K.
A nice clean strikeout. First time we've seen him throw it around the diamond tonight. And we've got one away. Small Morales will step into the box.
Really crowding the plate here with a hunched over stance.
Something maybe instructed over at LBJ. You've seen several of their batters do it.
Yeah, and if you're Manor, as you're trying to find those outside zone, take in mind that they're stepping up close to the plate and they can go out there and poke them.
2-0. Called strike on the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, good delivery there by Hidrogo. Staying composed, staying calm.
The 2-1 on the way. Cut on and fouled back. Count goes to 2-2.
Working fast here. Putting a little bit of pressure on LBJ to remind him, hey, we're still well in this game.
Still well in this game they are. The 2-2 on the way. Right in there. Strike three looking. And we've got two away.
Feel it now.
Don't let Hidrogo get hot.
Next up, number 7, Covington.
Covington will step into the box here with two away for the Jaguars. Top of the third inning here in Manor, Texas. First pitch is in there, called strike. Next one on the way, in there, another called strike right down the middle. Count quickly to 0-2.
Drogo's feeling really good here.
Starting to get that rhythm back. The 0-2 on the way. Ooh, and he hit him. Another case of the hit by pitch with 2 strikes here hurting the Titans early.
Yeah, it always feels like there's a little bit more of added pressure on those payoff pitches. Drogo looking real comfortable out there, and he can rely on that infield for this out here as well.
Well, he will certainly have to going forward. Runner on first here with 2 away. First pitch up high. Gets to the backstop. A little bit of indecision there from the runner, but he will coast into second on the wild pitch.
That ball nearly grazing the LBJ batter here.
The 1-0 outside. Runner on second, 2 away. Hidrogo deals outside. Fumbled by Mendoza. Runner will move over to third. The tough pick there.
Runblad taking some cuts here outside of the deck. His nickname is Old School.
Well, there's something a little bit old school about him. But Hidrogo will deal. In there, called strike. Loving that inside part of the plate.
He really is, Adam. Notice how it looks like he's got that ball on a string, right? That vertical movement.
Outside part of the plate. Got him, strike 2. Back in this one, 2-2.
Infield might have thought that was strike 3.
The 2-2 on the way. Cut on and fouled away. A nice piece of defensive hitting there.
Absolutely, way to stay alive in the at-bat. Again, you've got him on third base there, staying just enough in your mind, but if you're the pitcher, you're just focusing on what you do best.
Getting outs, and it's 2-2, 2 away. The pitch, again fouled off to the right side. The battle continues. The 2-2 just got a piece of it again. Nice job, Old School, staying alive.
Doing a really good job staying in it, Adam. Hidrogo's not making it easy on him. It's the breeze starting to pick up here at Manor Field.
Two on the way. Just outside. And was it ball 4? It looks like it was a little miscommunication between our home plate umpire and our scoreboard out in left center field.
A lot of confusion there, Adam. I was a little confused myself as well.
That's baseball, Jim.
Really great credit there to Old School, staying in it right when you're down in the count, doing some great defensive hitting, and LBJ's got life.
I think we also got to bring back the nicknames to baseball. Something like Old School really works. Old School's going to take second. That one's going to get by Mendoza. Runner's going to score. It's 6-2 Jaguars. And Old School all the way over to third.
Yeah, great awareness there by LBJ. It seems like the Manor infield's still getting a little comfortable here.
Again,
LBJ's putting the pressure on him on the base paths. Not easy to do.
pressure on the base paths, some early season baseball, just getting comfortable out here defensively.
Exactly right.
And that's not going to help. That one's well past Mendoza. That run is going to come home and score. It's 7-2. So a mix of some wild pitching, some hit batters. Those little mistakes, they'll come back to bite you.
And to your point, Adam, it is early, right? This is what this part of the season is for. You play these tournaments early. You're still understanding your team a little bit.
That one in there for a called strike.
I think LBJ's been showing some great play discipline so far, not being too aggressive with the swings.
Swung on and fouled into the mitt. Count goes to 2-2 with 2 outs. No one on base. A chance to get out of this one.
What pitch are you looking for here, Adam?
I think fastball, just whatever's working. Just inside. Don't want to get too cute here now. Count full.
I agree.
Looking to get out of this inning. The payoff pitch on the way. Just missed.
Just low.
You know Hidrago wanted that one, but the runner will move to first on the walk.
Brings us back to the top of the lineup. Number 2, Williams.
Williams will step in here with a runner on. Began today's game with one of those hit-by pitches. Runner goes. Good chance for Mendoza here. Throw was just to the left of the bag. And another stolen base for LBJ.
Really relentless with the base running here from LBJ. They're seizing every opportunity they can. Manor has not made it easy on them, but they seem to be making the plays.
That one's in the dirt. Gets by the block attempt of Mendoza. Runner will go to third. And once again, runners in scoring position here with 2 outs. It's been a big issue for the Titans. Getting out of innings, but chance here for Hidrago. 2 outs. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. On the way. strike.
Finding the lower part of the zone there.
Grounded to short. Chance for Posada to make the play, and he does.
Textbook play there.
That'll be 3 outs. Top of the third is over. We go to the bottom. Titans got to score some runs. We'll be back in a second.
First at the bat for the Titans, Galvino Hydrago.
Hydrago fouls one off. Bottom of the third. If you're just joining us, LBJ leads 7-2 here early. Morales deals. Called strike 2.
Just getting the corner of the box there.
The pitch swung on and missed. And Williams completes the strikeout. 1 away.
Here's a guy to keep your eye on here tonight, folks. Posada's been swinging the bat great this season. Missed a little bit of time last season, but boy, is he stepping into the role.
First pitch on the way outside.
Wind really picking up here, Adam. We'll see how Morales responds.
Yeah, out of view of your screen at home, but out in left field, that American flag going hard from right to left. That one on the ground to third. Double clutch on the throw, and he's just going to get him in time. A nice play over there at the hot corner.
Absolutely.
And there's 2 away.
Great play there by third. Taking his time with the play. Again, we saw an error earlier in the game, but from third base, staying composed there, taking his time and making sure that the throw was on target. 2 down.
First pitch on the way, smacked into the netting on the right side. Count quickly to 0-1. One thing you notice about these Titans offensively, not afraid to swing the bat. But in a game like this, you're down 5 runs. At what point do you try to start working the count a little bit more? letting Morales get a little bit deeper into his pitch count as that one is drilled to left center field. This one's on its way, and it's off the wall. Strolling into second base, and on his way to third with a triple is Thomas. And with 2 outs, we have life.
Great play there by Zane, taking his time in the box, squaring that one up to the deep part of the park there, and oh yeah, he can run too.
Just in time for our 4-hitter, Ahmad Riley, the sophomore center fielder.
And this is where if you're LBJ, you gotta be careful. These guys can punish you.
Morales' first pitch outside. Dealing with the heart of this lineup.
And if
no
you're
easy challenge.
If you're Morales, Adam, all you're thinking about is getting that ball over the zone. Don't give him an opportunity to square one up.
That one is squared up, just foul off the left side. Count goes to 1-1.
Manor's starting to get a little bit more aggressive here with the bats, swinging the lumber hard and looking to get their guy home on third.
Ahmad Riley, the type of guy you know can square one up.
Exactly right. We did see it earlier.
And Chris, you mentioned it earlier, but really nice uniforms here for these Titans. Riley rocking the arm sleeves, the front leg ankle guard. That one's low for a ball.
Absolutely, Adam. I believe the kids call that drip nowadays. Looking pretty swaggy up there.
Some drip from these Titans, that's for sure. Riley. Ooh, he just missed that one.
That's the pitch you're looking for there, Adam.
It's headed foul and it's out of play.
Just getting underneath it.
Just getting underneath it. You know he's up there biting his lip, knowing he could have had that one.
Exactly. If you're Morales, you're still a little confident here, but again, you gotta tread lightly around this guy. He can punish you.
2 outs, count at 2-2. The pitch off speed outside. Playing it safe, count goes full. Runner on third here in the bottom of the third.
Huge pitch here, Adam. This is going to change the game.
Oh, and it just catches a piece. Riley did not like that one, and frankly, from up here, we did not see much of it either. But that is the end of the third inning. Game remains 7-2. We will be back in the top of the fourth. Dribbled over to third. Thomas, nice play. Loses the hat, gets the out, one away.
Good way to start the top of the fourth here. Also, a happy St. Patrick's Day to all of our listeners. Irish Americans or not, hope everyone had a safe and jolly holiday. I know I've got my green on today, Adam.
Chris rocking the green. LBJ rocking the purple.
Big swing there.
Count 0-1. One away here to start the fourth. fouled back to the screen. Count goes to 0-2.
Now this is Knox here in the batter's box, and again, he can square one up if he wants, being a little cautious with his eyes. We'll see what he does here.
0-2 on the way, outside. 1-2. Hidrago will deal low and away. Count goes 2-2. Again, Hidrago filling in for today's starter, Jordan Meade. Pitched an inning and 2/3 before getting pulled. This one just misses. Count goes full, 3-2.
Ump's been pretty steady with the box so far, not really giving him those low and away pitches. Might have to adjust here.
The full count, and it's inside, ball 4.
And that's the classic over adjustment there, Adam. I've seen it in my days, and when you're not getting those away pitches, you just try and get the inside there. And unfortunately, might have pulled that one a little too far inside as LBJ takes first.
Yeah, umpires these days reading the zone a little bit differently than they did over at New Trier High School back in your day, eh, Chris?
That's one way to say it, Adam.
1 away. First pitch up high, ball 1. One-0 in the dirt. Good scoop there from Mendoza. Count goes to 2-0. 2-0. Popped up into the infield. Johnson, the first baseman, there to make the play. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, Smith Poole wasn't happy with that one. Got just under it there.
Cortez Perez will step into the box.
Here's a real threat if you're Manor. Again, being a little cautious about the fact that this guy can piece one if he wants.
First pitch fouled back. Almost made the play. Would have without the netting. Also run the risk of some injuries back here. So probably a better thing that we've got it. Anyways, 0-1 is the count. Runner's going to go. That ball is popped right back to the first baseman, Johnson, who handles business over there.
There you go, Adam.
A quick inning for the Titans. They needed that one. They'll come up to bat in the bottom of the 4th.
First up the bat, Alex Johnson.
Alex Johnson will step into the box here. Swing and a miss on the first one.
Morales taking that ball back quickly. he's got some work to do out there, but looking pretty composed so far.
Johnson, the 5-hitter. Tips that one back into the glove. Count goes to 0-2. A couple nice catches in the field for Johnson in that top of the 4th. And time is called right before the delivery.
And if you're Johnson here, you're just thinking about making contact, right? Staying alive in these at-bats. You're down quite a few runs, so anything to get the spark going.
Anything indeed, Chris. 0-2 on the way. Outside. Count goes to 1-2.
Morales still trying to find that low corner there. Sometimes he's gotten it, sometimes he's not.
1-2 on the way. Popped fly ball over to second base. It's going to be called, and the catch is going to be made. There's one away.
Great play there by Walker Washington. Not easy to make these catches at night, especially with the wind howling out there, along with a rowdy Manor home side here. Good grab there by LBJ.
Salinak steps into the box. First pitch in there for a called strike. Salinak over at second base.
Got the Tim Anderson batting stance there.
Fellow middle infielder. Good game to model off of.
A great hitter, may I add.
Pitch on the way, outside. Fouls that one back here. Count goes to 2-2.
There's that patented late movement there. Morales dealing so far, but Manor's not making it easy on him. Staying in these at-bats and making him kind of wear down on that arm. Should be something to note as we go into the later innings.
Morales will deliver. And that one's high. I almost think, Chris, on a off-speed pitch like that, you know it's coming at you. Almost want to let it hit you there, get something started. But 3-2 count, and that one is outside, so he'll get to first anyways.
All I'll say, Adam, is you know this as well as me. Once you're in that box, that ball is moving a lot faster than you think.
That's a good point, Chris. Very good point, and runner will make it to first. Some nice walk-up tunes here for the Titans.
Trying to keep the Titans in the game here as looks like catcher's coming out to pitcher's mound. They'll have a little chat on how to face number 4.
Quick timeout before this next at-bat.
Well, it seems like it's officially spring down here in Austin. The weather is warming up nice and well. Should be in the mid-70s all week. Going to be great for baseball.
Great baseball to be had here in Central Texas. Jordan Meade will step into the box.
Keeping the Manor runners with the pickoff attempts.
The pitch in there finds the outside part of the plate for a strike.
Barely giving him that pitch. That was a really accurate pitch here. And
Runner's going to go. Swung on and missed. Salinak's going to be in there at second with a stolen base. Count goes to 0-2. And that one is a called strike 3. Meade down on 3 pitches.
Great piece of pitch in there. He went off speed, fastball, back to the off speed, kind of throwing the batter off there, and Manor looking to respond here and get their guy home on second.
So Victor Garcia will step up here and foul that one back to the screen. Count goes to 0-1. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Titans trail by 5.
Victor Garcia looking to get a hit here, get a spark going for the Titans.
Garcia looks at that one from Morales. Count goes to 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Salinak.
Garcia with some great play discipline here, may I add, Adam.
Great discipline indeed. Looking to drive in Salinak over at second base. That one's in there for a called strike at the top of the zone. Count goes to 2-2.
Morales just dropping him in there at the right spot, giving the Titans a hard time.
2-2 on the way. Ooh, the off speed got him looking. Some nasty stuff from Morales.
Great breaking ball there.
And that will do it for the bottom half of the 4th. No runs for the Titans. They still trail by 5. We'll see you in the top of the 5th.
Jaguars, Small, Morales.
So Morales will bat for the Jaguars. A couple defensive changes here for the Titans. Moving over to second base, tonight's starting pitcher, Jordan Meade. Moving over to catcher will be former second baseman Nate Salinak. And in to pitch, the hard-throwing Luis Villegas.
Got a freshman and freshman connection here, pitcher and catcher. Oh yeah, Villegas can throw some heat too, Adam.
First two pitches outside the zone. 2-0 to start the count. Hidrago leaves the game throwing 2 innings, 2 and a third. That one's outside.
And if you're
3-0 early.
If you're Villegas, you got to be finding the zone here. If you're throwing mostly fastballs, you got to establish it early and run with it.
And we'll find the zone there. Count goes to 3-1. As we mentioned, if these fastballs find the zone, they are hard to hit. And count goes quickly to 3-2. Nice recovery from Villegas. Full count. Got him. Strike 3.
With a sword from LBJ. Villegas not playing around here early as Manor throws it around the diamond.
Covington will step up one away here in the top of the 5th.
This is going to be a great matchup here, Adam.
First pitch outside, up and away. Villegas lighting up the radar gun. 1-0 in there for a called strike.
And what I like about Villegas is he puts just enough change on some other pitches in there, kind of slows down the pace, leaves the batters confused.
Nice pitch fouled away. Over to the right side. Clearly a little behind some of these pitches. The Jaguars batters are. The 1-2 on the way. Up high. Count goes to 2-2.
Get a new ball in here as Villegas might have ripped the seams off that one with some of that fastball heat.
Definitely bringing the heat. Villegas is 2-2. Got it. Strike 3 called.
Just finding the corner there, Adam. Villegas is starting to feel good. Might be the spark that Manor needs here. Again, a little bit shaky with the pitching so far, but I'll tell you, Villegas looking like a fresh breath of air.
And there are 2 away early here in the 5th. That one fouled right up. And there to make the play.
Mask on, Adam. Keeping the mask on.
Solinak, a quick inning. 1-2-3, go the Jaguars. We'll be back in the bottom of the 5th. Can the Titans rally?
Welcome back here, folks. We've got Villegas in the box now.
Takes a called strike.
Villegas dishing it early on the bump. Let's see what he can do with the bat in his hand. Something tells me he can do all right.
Off speed. Nice take from Villegas.
Certainly.
Sometimes a little bit hard laying off those breaking balls. Start middle, end up in the dirt. Luis, ooh, with a big cut for strike 2.
Morales staying out here for the inning and doesn't look like he's showing any signs of slowing down here. Should be a great matchup here, Adam.
The 1-2 on the way, off speed. Won't get that one to go. Count goes to 2-2. A nice eye.
That was always my trouble with pitchers in the box. They've got a great eye, Adam.
Calls for time and we'll get it. Yeah, some of the best hitters in baseball also have the best eyes. Guys like Aaron Judge. Really, really up there just looking for only the best stuff. Able to read pitches with a lot of spin.
Exactly.
An underrated trait for sure.
Absolutely.
Count goes full here. A 3-2, fouled back.
And if I'm Villegas here, I'm just waiting for my pitch, right? You're putting the pressure on Morales. He's been out there for quite a few innings, maybe getting a little tired. If I'm Villegas, I'm sitting and waiting.
Yeah, almost bringing that pitcher's perspective to the batter's box, working the count. But he swings right through that one.
Just enough late movement on that pitch. It's a great pitch there. Ultimately, striking out Villegas.
One away. And Hidrago will step up for the Titans, looking to get something going here in the bottom half of the 5th. First pitch, cut on and missed.
Swinging high at it there, Adam. Again, you're waiting for your pitch there. You're in the driver's seat in the batter's box. That's what my dad would always tell me. Let the pitch come to you.
In the driver's seat and drives that one down the third base line. It's going to be a base hit. Hidrago will round first. He's going for 2, and he's going to slide in there safely.
Yeah, Adam.
With a double.
Great base running there. Great baseball IQ by Hidrago. Not an easy play there for third baseman. Just got through his hands, but Manor with a little bit of spark here as Gunna comes on to play.
Could Gunna be the spark? We'll have to see. Gabe Posada, the sophomore, will tell us. The shortstop steps in and looks at a first pitch up high. 1-0 with one out here. Bottom of the 5th, runner on second.
And Posada's one of those guys that's hard to get looking. He's super disciplined at the butt as he gets a swing there. Gonna try and stay composed in the box here and look to bring his guy home.
Yeah, not a bad swing and a miss. Maybe just a better pitch there from Morales. Count goes to 1-1. Runner's going to go. The throw over to third, not in time. A stolen base for Hidrago. And another run just 90 feet away.
Yeah, great
for
heads
the
up.
Titans.
Great heads up base running there by Hidrago. And again, if you're Hidrago standing on third, all you're thinking about is 90 feet away.
Infield will shift to the grass. That one in the dirt. 2-1 the count.
Good stop there
on
by
Posada.
Good stop by there by Catch.
3-1 actually signals the home plate umpire.
Not looking to have a pass ball here.
3-1 pitch. Driven to third base. Fielded and thrown over. It's an out. There's 2 away. Posada unable to get the job done there.
Hidrago may be thinking about going there, but ultimately staying at third. Obviously, that decision paid off for him there. Good play.
And the decision defensively from LBJ to bring the infield in definitely benefited there, cutting off that run from scoring.
LBJ clearly doing their homework before coming in here, and not an easy play to place.
Ball gets by. A chance for Hidrago to score. He slides in safely. 3 runs now for the Titans. They trail by 4.
Really, really great base running there by Hidrago. Staying patient on the bases, but attacking when he can. He just got a home run the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. Zane Thomas with a 1-0 count, looking to do a little bit more damage. Pitch on the way, it's high. The off-speed. Count goes to 2-0 with 2 outs here in the 5th.
And that's where Morales has been tricky. He's mixing in those low sweepers with those high off-speed pitches there. Sometimes they're just kind of floating right down there in the zone. Sometimes he's missing.
And all of a sudden, a 3-0 count here to Zane Thomas. Ahmad Riley getting ready on the on-deck batter's circle. And that one's up high, ball 4. So the big swinging sophomore, Ahmad Riley, looking to cut into this lead a little bit more. Still some time for the Titans. If they can piece together some runs, scratch and claw, like my old coach used to say. Shout out to Coach Marino. Zane Thomas is going to take off. He will get in there easily.
Love that decision there, Adam. Really just being aggressive on the base path. Again, LBJ's been aggressive all day. Let's see something out of the Titans here.
Yeah, no one was holding him on at first, so took the bag easily. This one, oh, just missed a piece of it, and it's dropped by the pitcher, dropped by Morales. Everyone is safe.
Yeah, one of those in-betweeners there, Adam, makes it difficult for pitch. Teammate says no worries, puts his hat back on, and we've got runners at the corner.
Ahmad Riley getting a little bit lucky there, but things you will take in the game of baseball, it's the little things. Runners on the corners now.
Riley swinging hard at that one, too. Just getting under it. Man, that could have been expensive.
You can tell he gets a piece of one. You're looking out for the cars in the left field parking lot. He's going to take off. The ball's going to get by Williams. A run's going to come in and score. It's Zane Thomas, and it's 4 for the Titans. Riley will move to third, and all of a sudden the lead is just down to 3.
Titans looking real strong here. Love the heads-up base running so far. Really love the game this guy Riley's playing. He's physical, he's strong, he can hit the ball, but boy can he run too. Let's see what the Titans can do here.
Alex Johnson squares one into right field. It's a base hit. Riley will come home and score. It's an RBI single for Alex Johnson. He gets the job done. The big first baseman coming in clutch. It's 7-5.
Titans, as your old coach say, scratching and clawing here, Adam. Little by little, getting some good contact on the baseball. Looks like might have a pitching change here.
Yeah, that 2, 3, 4, 5 part of the lineup just lethal for the Titans. You can tell they were never really out of this one, but now making a dent into this lead. Morales going to stay out here.
Maybe some words of encouragement there
for the
by
Jaguars.
Coach.
Yeah, Coach coming out to speak.
And Adam, if you're in the situation here as Morales, what's going through your head right now? Are you trying to keep your confidence and stick with your fastball, or?
For sure, you think about what you've done the first 4 2/3 of the game. You know you can kind of get through this lineup, and you're 1 out away here, so time to dial it back in. Runner's going to go. It's the big Alex Johnson, and he is in there at second with no throw.
Rumbling, tumbling down the base path there. Looks like the Titans are taking one out of the LBJ playbook here, getting aggressive on the bag.
Sometimes all you got to do is look to the other dugout. As a pass ball gets by Williams, it's going to be a runner on third here. And just like that, Titans back in business here with 2 outs.
This is why baseball is the best, Adam. You never are quite out of it. Looks like the Titans have something good here, and let's see if we can build on that momentum.
Can't count out the Titans. Salinak takes a ball.
Titan bench getting much more audible now. You can tell things are shifting here at Titan Field.
A momentum swing. Inside, ball 3. Count goes to 3-1 on Salinak.
Yeah, Morales has been relying on that inside zone. Hasn't really seen it this inning.
Pitch on the way is outside, ball 4. And with 2 away, first and third yet again for the Titans. Another mound visit coming. Looks like this could be it for Morales. And a number of defensive substitutions could be coming as Williams begins to shed some of that catcher's gear. Folks, this is something.
This is high school baseball at its finest, Adam.
Yeah, this is why we love high school baseball. You see stuff like this, you don't get to see it in the bigs, even at the college level. Just guys playing multiple positions, it's the best part of it, and it's good for them, getting great experience out there.
Adam, I absolutely love it. You know, as a youth, you're always encouraged, play as many positions as you can. In fact, play as many sports as you can, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like it's paying off here for LBJ as they're doing some shifty maneuvers here, getting some new positions in.
Some new positions. We will check back with you on all the defensive changes in just a moment here. Titans cutting back into the lead. It's now 7-5 with 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. We welcome you back to Titan Baseball Park. Some defensive substitutions and changes for the Jaguars. Smith Poole into pitch for the Jaguars. Morales, tonight's starting pitcher, will move to catcher. The ever so versatile Morales, I should say. And we get going. Runner's going to go. No throw down to second.
Testing him early, and if you're the Titans here, you're doing that, right? You're getting them a little uncomfortable here. There's a little pressure on this pitch here.
This one is popped into the infield. Coming on and making the play is Smith Poole.
Almost had a big collision there, but
that'll do it for the bottom half of the 5th inning. 3 runs for the Titans. We'll come back to you live in the top of the 6th here on Vype. And we are back here in the top of the 6th at Titan Baseball Park here in Manor, Texas. And if you're just joining us, you've joined at a good time. 7-5 is our score. A nice little comeback in place here for the Titans. But it will be the Jaguars to bat here in the top of the 6th, looking to pad that lead just a little bit more. First pitch on the way from the high-flying Villegas is swung on and missed for a strike. Moving quickly here. That one catches the outside corner for strike 2.
Villegas showing serious speed so far.
The 0-2 on the way. Ooh, just missed high.
Might have wanted that one there. Villegas showing confidence early here. Folks, buckle up. This will be a good one.
The 1-2 on the way. Got him. Strike 3 looking. Bring in the heat early. There's one away.
Finding that low corner of the zone there that it seems like both pitchers have been trying to locate. Villegas showing some real strength here early and could just be the spark need that keep the Titans in it.
One away. First pitch outside. Back-to-back off the outside corner to Williams. Began this game behind home plate for the Jaguars. The 2-0 on the way. Inside, 3-0 is the count.
I'll tell you what, Adam, I would not want one of those fastballs coming at me.
Certainly not. Certainly not. That is a great point, Chris. Count at 3-0. In there, called strike with authority.
Right down Broadway.
We've seen him in those 3-0 situations. He started this game with one, worked his way back. Count at 3-1 here. Delivers, and that one is going to get a piece of Williams. Takes it like a champ as he marches his way over to first base.
Yeah, wears it pretty easily. Villegas looking for that inside zone, and you can tell a little bit of pain there. As we got the LBJ coach checking him out. Should be okay.
Holding that elbow just a little bit over there. Seems to be in good spirits, though, umpire. Over at first base checking in on him. He will stay in the game.
I'd probably call it a night after that one, Adam.
These kids these days are just built a little bit different.
Eating their Wheaties.
One away. Runner on first. Checks on him over at first. To no avail. Rodriguez fouls that one over to his own dugout. Williams was chasing second base there, but will head back over to the first base bag.
And when you're facing a pitcher like Villegas, you gotta stay up in the count, right? You're taking those defensive swings. You're checking where he's throwing it, but overall, you're trying to stay as locked in as you can as he throws that heat.
Checks on him over at first. A little bit closer this time. Pitch on the way, wild, and a wild throw over to second. Williams is going to be in there safely on the steal.
Good hustle there by the second baseman. Making sure that that wasn't a even costlier mistake.
That pitch brought Salinak into the righty batter's box, I should say. Another steal attempt. Salinak's going to throw over to third. He's got him! A nice makeup play there from Nate Salinak. Cuts down the runner. And a little bit of some argument here from the third base coach.
Still talking to him. Now he's coming up to home plate. We're going to have a conversation here as LBJ clearly disagreeing with the call here, and looks like they might take a look at it.
They might take a look at it. I mean, what a rocket over there from Salinak.
What a throw. It'll be a close one regardless, Adam, as two umps are kind of conferring here. Now, if you're Villegas, are you letting this get to your head?
And they confirm the call on the field. You know, back before the days of instant replay, it used to just be two guys having a conversation. And, you know, that's what we just saw here, Chris. And I think they got the call right. There's 2 away.
Villegas feeling real loose here, confident, almost has some kind of swagger to him.
And he pushes that one right by, punishing these Jaguars hitters with his fastball. Again, just a freshman. He's got a lot in the tank. Swung on and missed on the 1-2.
Villegas fired up here at Titan Park.
That's the inning. 7-5 still to score. Titans coming back up in the bottom of the 6th.
That was an awesome.
Number 9, Victor Garcia.
Victor Garcia will lead it off here to start the bottom of the 6th. Titans looking to make some magic down 2.
Buckle up, folks.
Garcia looks like he was hit by that one.
Certainly sounded like
And
it.
the umpire's going to give it to him. The noise almost sounded like it caught a piece of the bat, but it definitely got his wrist.
Definitely got him there.
He is holding that thing feverishly, but he will trot down over to first base.
And here's the guy we've all been waiting for. Villegas stepping into the batter's box. Not before Coach takes a quick look at his guy on first.
Yeah, if you're Smith Poole, obviously not the way you're looking for this inning to start. But you still have a couple more guys to work through before that dangerous heart of the order for the Titans.
Yeah, trainer making a slow walk over there. Hopefully, nothing too wrong. Coach Potts taking his time here, making sure that his guys are good to go. Adam, when you're in a position like this, you know, what's going through your head if you're on the LBJ pitcher's mound here?
Yeah, you know, you're looking to find a rhythm, right? And you know, you hit a guy and you got the medical checks going on. It definitely disrupts that rhythm, but you kind of chat it up with your teammates like he's doing out there over by the second base bag, and get back to it once the inning's ready to resume, which it looks like we are getting there right now. Garcia
Looking like Garcia's going to
will
stay in the
stay
game.
in the game.
That new tech toughness to him.
A nice courteous little apology there from Smith Pool. Obviously, nothing malicious behind it, but
Certainly.
some good sportsmanship there. Love to see it.
Villegas coming out to Notorious B.I.G. Folks, we're in for a good one.
Villegas will hit, no one out. Garcia on first. That one sent over to first, right to the first baseman, who records the out. Garcia will move over to second base.
Hard hit ball there.
Some velocity behind that one made it a little bit more difficult to field. These balls kind of just fly off the turf on the infield.
That's a good observation, Adam. Not easy to field them.
First pitch on the way is a strike from Smith Pool. Hidrago drives that one into the ground foul. Count to 0-2.
Hidrogo's putting himself together a pretty nice day out here. Looking to keep it hot and score his guy home on second.
Smith Pool delivers the off speed. That one was dirty, and it's in there for strike 3. Got Hidrago looking.
Yep, Smith Pool showing what he was doing in warm-ups. When he wants to get that off speed going, certainly he can, as that one had some 12-6 on it, didn't it, Adam?
A little 12-6 action from the Houston Tillotson commit. The hot-handed righty will deal inside. Runner's gonna go. He is in there safe. Garcia steals a bag. And runner on third, again with 2 outs. Feels like the Titans have been operating out of that situation all night.
Yeah, just great heads-up base running there by Garcia. Just sneaking in there barely. Let's see how the Titans can capitalize here.
Up high, ball 1 to Gabe Posada. Deals. Posada fights that one off to right field, but it's foul.
Yeah, almost had that one there. Good cut on there as well, just getting a little bit under it. Hard to kind of hit those off-speed balls. Some weird spin off the bat.
Count moves to 2-1 here on Gabe, the sophomore. As Chris mentioned earlier in the broadcast, injured last year, but a big piece of this lineup. They're happy to have him back over at shortstop. Smith Pool deals. Swung on a missed. Strike 2. Count goes to 2-2.
Might have been
on
waiting.
Posada.
Might have been waiting a little too shortly for that one here. This could be a big pitch here.
And with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, a big at-bat. A big battle. Smith Pool comes set. The 2-2 is low. It gets by the catcher. Here comes Garcia. He will score. It's a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, and that just goes to show you the toughness of Garcia, right? Wearing one early and making his way around the bags. We got a great game on our hands here, folks.
A little small ball. It's 7-6. Still in favor of the Jaguars. Count goes to 3-2 on Posada. And he drives that one right up the middle. It's a base hit. And it gets by the center fielder. Posada's going to run. He crosses second. He's going for third. And he's going for home. He's going to stop right there.
Almost had him there.
He thought about it. He came in hard charging.
What a play by Posada, taking advantage of the outfield error.
Some defensive miscues, and just like that, the Titans right back in it. We got excited up here in the broadcast booth. Thought he was going for the old inside the Parker, but
doesn't look like he's too injured now, as he was flying around the base path there, looking real strong.
It will be Zane Thomas looking to drive him in. First pitch outside. 1-0 is the count on Thomas.
Smith Pool's going to have to face some adversity here. This is not an easy stretch to the lineup here.
Comes set and delivers The off speed right in there for a called strike.
Yeah, and that's the pitch that Smith Pool's been looking for, kind of hugging that inside zone. Let's see if Zane can expect it now.
Zane Thomas, the sophomore, takes inside. Count goes to 2-1. An honorable mention all district last year, along with his partner in crime, Ahmad Riley, there in the middle of the lineup. Swings right through that one. Here comes Posada. He was looking for home, and he is caught in a rundown. He heads back to third, and he is out. Oh, a huge error there from Zane Thomas. He saw that ball squeeze by the catcher Morales.
Just coming off the bag a little early there.
A big offensive miscue is going to cost them there. That's going to be the end of the bottom of the sixth. A tight one. We'll head back in the top of the seventh. Knox will step in here to start off the top of the seventh. Villegas steals a strike, a pretty wild ending there in the bottom half of the sixth inning. It's like when you get to the dinner table, your eyes are a little bit bigger than your stomach.
I certainly know that feeling, Adam.
That one's in there for a called strike. Posada, again, just got caught up a little bit late. I think if you're going to go, you just got to go. You got to fully commit. 0-2 count outside. Count goes to 1-2. When we resume in the bottom half of the seventh, we will still have Zane Thomas up. So still some belief over there for the Titans as that one is outside. Count goes to 2-2.
And if you're Villegas here, you got to stick to your stuff, right? You stay confident up there, and you stick to the pitches that got you there. Looking a little errant off the left side of the bag there. Stick to your stuff, Villegas.
2-2 count to Knox. Pitch on its way. That is just off the corner of the plate.
Thought he might have had that one there, Adam.
As did I, Chris. Count goes full.
And this is why we play, Adam. If you don't like this, you don't like baseball.
The 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him swinging.
Fired up there on the mound by Villegas. Gotta love it there. Big 1-8, sitting him down.
One away in the top of the seventh. We could talk all day about how clutch Luis Villegas has been since coming into this game. 2 and change of scoreless baseball. Swings right through that one.
Smith Pool now with the bat in his hands.
Villegas deals. Strike 2. Powers 2. Fastballs by him. The 2 fireballers going at it. The 0-2 on the way. Ooh, almost hits him. 1-2, misses high.
Just a little bit high of Smith Pool here. Smith Pool looking to lay the lumber on the ball here. Heavyweight matchup for sure.
Villegas deals. Low, it's 2-2. Decent crowd here in Manor. Intently watching a great game of baseball. between these Titans and Jaguars. The 2-2 on the way. Swung on, right back over our heads. Count stays at 2-2. A good fight here.
Smith Poole a little frustrated there. I know he wanted that one. If he really wants the piece one, he might have to get a little bit earlier on the ball here. We got a good one here, Adam.
Quick meeting on the mound. Good conversation to be had in such a pivotal part of this game. So far, the fastball has really been the most effective part, needless to say. But mixing in that off speed has also been crucial, just throwing off the timing for some of these Jaguar batters.
May I add, Adam, these Titan catchers coming a long way since the early innings. Really looking composed back there. Trusting their guy Villegas out there.
Yeah, that's Nate Salinac. Had that nice throw out at third earlier. The 2-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
And you can tell Villegas pitches with emotion. He's not afraid to be himself out there. And boy, does he deliver.
And just like that, 2 away. Perez will step into the batter's box.
This will be a great matchup here. Perez not afraid to go yard here. Let's see what the flamethrower can do against him.
First pitch, cut on and missed. A wild swing there from Perez. Count goes to 0-1. Gets him again, 0-2. Crowd
Villegas
comes alive.
feeling real comfortable here, Adam.
He's working quick and he's ready to go.
These Titan faithful are not giving up yet here.
Villegas comes set. The 0-2. He got him! Strike 3.
Nasty work there.
He strikes out the side, and that'll do it for the top of the 7th. It's last licks for the Titans. Zane Thomas is going to lead it off, the sophomore. What can they pull off? We'll
Folks,
be back in a minute.
Don't go anywhere.
And we welcome you back into Titan Baseball Park. Boy, oh boy, are we watching a good one, Chris.
Call your mothers, call your fathers, call your brothers, call your sisters. Folks, you don't want to go anywhere right now. We have got a good one on our hands.
7-6 here as we enter the bottom of the 7th. Zane Thomas will pick up where he left off and will step in against Smith Poole, who delivers low. Ball 1 to the sophomore third baseman.
Yeah, good eye there by ZT.
Fouls that one back.
Big swing there.
Count goes to 1-1. You can tell he's going up there with the I want to tie this ball game type of attitude, and we know he can.
Adam, I'd be lying if I didn't say my palms are sweating a little bit right now.
The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Good vision there on the off speed. Zane Thomas with the 2-1 count. Ahmad Riley waiting on deck. The two heavy hitters in this lineup for the Titans. Smith Poole delivers. Outside ball 3. Count goes to 3-1.
And you can tell, Adam, at the plate, Thomas has so much discipline to him. He's not being overly aggressive, but he's waiting on that pitch that'll get him there.
The 3-1 on the way. Just in there. A called strike on the corner.
Yeah, good location there by Smith Poole. You can tell he's kind of been searching for that area all night. Good to see him finally locate one.
And Thomas calls time. Count is full. One of the biggest at-bats we've seen tonight. Smith Poole versus Thomas. And such a decisive moment here.
A lot of room on that left side, Adam. Look for a pull hit here.
The 3-2. Won't get it to go. It went to the backstop.
Zane Thomas adamant about getting to first base. Folks, if you don't like that, you don't like high school baseball.
Zane Thomas fired up on his way over to first. And the game-winning run comes to the plate. None other than Ahmad Riley. Not many other guys in this lineup you'd rather have up in this type of situation.
You're absolutely right, Adam.
Smith Poole delivers. It's low, and it escapes Morales. Zane Thomas will head over easily to second, and the game-tying run in scoring position.
Yeah, and if you're Smith Poole here, again, you're sticking to your stuff. You're trying to feed out the noise here from the Titan faithful, but boy, it certainly isn't easy, especially in the 7th inning.
A real test of big-time moments. Smith Poole delivers. Riley gets a piece of that one, fouled back
Kind of
behind us.
shrugs that one off after. He knows he could have had a piece of it.
We've seen a couple big swings just like that tonight. He's just waiting for that big piece of contact. Count goes to 1-1. Smith Poole delivers the off speed in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Riley down in the count. Thomas at second. Riley at the plate. The 1-2 on the way. In there. Strike 3. The 12-6 got him looking.
Nasty pitch there, Adam. Just using the inside of the zone there. Kind of froze him up there in a way. Boy, was that a good payoff pitch.
A great out there for Smith Poole. Locks down Riley. Danger's not done yet. Alex Johnson, the big first baseman, going to step in here with a runner on second. Smith Poole comes set. Delivers.
Johnson dealing some damage earlier in the game. Let's see if he can ride that streak here and tie this thing up.
Count 1-0. Zane with a huge lead. Johnson swings right through that one.
And if you're Zane, are you thinking third base here, Adam?
I think you got to put yourself in a great position here. Smith Poole not doing much in the realm of checking on the runner as time's called. Smith Poole working out of the set. There's our first check over on Zane Thomas.
You know he can do it with the speed. Let's see what Johnson can do to get him there.
The pitch is low. Count goes to 2-1.
Johnson staying very relaxed in the batter's box.
Crowding that inside part of the plate. Smith Poole delivers. That one's low. It gets by Morales. Here comes Thomas over to third. He's in there safely.
Zane even had a late start to that, but that goes to show you what an athlete he is. Getting over to third, putting the Titans in a great position.
Read that pass ball well. Tonight's tying run just 90 feet away.
Titan fans starting to get on their feet here, folks.
One away here in the bottom of the 7th. Zane Thomas standing at third. Here's the pitch, fouled back. Johnson got a piece of that one. Count goes full at 3-2.
Johnson still looking relaxed in there, even with the Titan fans yelling now.
Smith Pool comes set. The payoff. Up high, ball 4. Johnson will take first base, and the winning run is on.
Here we go, folks.
Time is called in the infield. A good time just to settle down their pitcher a little bit.
Number 2, Salina getting ready to get in the batter's box. This is the guy you kind of want up there. He's been all over the diamond today. He's been playing great defensively. Oh, yeah, and he can get it done with the bat, too.
Salinak, the versatile player for these Titans, had a great defensive appearance as catcher tonight, stepping into the box, looking to be the difference maker. Would almost be fitting. Infield is in. Smith Pool delivers. Up high. It gets past Morales. Here comes the tying run. Zane Thomas is in. It's a tie ball game. 7-7.
And what heads up base running there. Just staying, getting ready for his pitch. He knew that ball would get past, and eventually it did. Folks, we got a tie ball game here.
Alex Johnson as well moved over to second base. The game-winning run in scoring position. Salinak. The 1-0 in there, called strike, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you're Smith Pool here, again, you're sticking to your stuff. Certainly not easy, especially with this guy at the plate.
1-1 on the way. Ooh, that nice 12-6. It's worked so well for him tonight in there for strike 2. Count goes to 1-2.
Nasty pitch there.
Here's the pitch. And Alex Johnson steals third base. He is 90 feet away. Heads up base running. Alex Johnson taking third on strike 3.
I can't commend this kid Johnson enough tonight. Really staying disciplined on the base path, and what an incredible way to take third base there. He's putting his team in a position here, folks. Let's see what it comes down to.
Well, it will come down to the bat of Jordan Meade. Game tied 7-7. Game-winning run 90 feet away. Smith Pool delivers. That ball's driven to left field. It's going to get by the left fielder. The Titans are going to win.
Oh, my goodness.
Jordan Meade.
Meade.
A walk-off single. And the Titans come from behind and win 8-7. He is mobbed by his teammates, by Jordan Meade. The starting pitcher of tonight's game comes back to finish the job. Titans win 8-7 here in a thriller.
And Adam, I couldn't commend him enough. Got off to a little bit of a rocky start there on the bump, but boy, did he deliver when it mattered. That goes to show you that this Manor New Tech team does not quit.
They don't quit, Chris. You couldn't have said it better. Versatility throughout. Didn't even rely on the hard-hitting bats. Just got it done the old-fashioned way. Boy, what a win for the Titans. And you have to just feel a little bit for the Jaguars. They played a really good game tonight. They came in at 1-7. They had them going to the very end, and they got to keep those heads held high. As a nice show of respect here, the handshake line between these two teams. What a great game. What a first game for us here at Vype Network. Feel great to be proud. Feel great to be a part of this Titan baseball community. Can't wait to see more. But what a great win for these Titans.
We certainly had a good time up here, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us. We had a nail-biter here with Manor New Tech taking one home here at Titan Field.
Our final score, 8-7, a walk-off single, Jordan Meade. We'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Our final, again, 8-7, Titans win.
Drive safe, folks.
Good night.